And I just grew to be a fan. I couldn't believe the storyline really reached that critical moment, and I was like, wow, it spans. Because usually when you have a movie, you make a movie.
Mm-hmm.
All of a sudden, when you make a sequel, it just bombs. It just does. It just it just.
Oh, brother. I can't believe you did
My
that.
apologies for my coughing. But this actually reached, what was it, movie 8? It's 8 movies.
Yes, 8 films and 7 books,
And it even reached where it was in competition with Twilight, or the Twilight series, and Harry Potter came on top, and I'm like, what the heck is, what is it with these movies? What is it? What? So all of a sudden, she just started injecting me with it, and I'm over here like, okay, let's watch it. Okay, kids in the dining hall. Okay, okay, all right. And all of a sudden, it came up to Goblet of Fire.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's when I
So
like
intrigued.
I reached my intrigue with it, and 6 and 7 came along, and it was like, whoa, wait a minute. It's getting a little darker as it comes up to the
Mm-hmm.
end. That intrigued me. Not only that, the directors were freaking awesome, and her writing was awesome. I mean, I've done research on the characters and what she's done, talking about the author.
Yeah, J.K. Rowling.
J.K. Rowling. It's just been beautiful to see, and not only see but experience. And wow, wow. I mean, I can't.
I know. You're a Potterhead now.
Yeah,
It's official. You're a Potterhead
I'm
through and through.
definitely, well, Newt Scamander's wand. I am a Hufflepuff, so.
Yes. Well, Order of the Phoenix, movie number 5.
Oh, Order of the Phoenix. Okay.
My least favorite moment in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
When they're in the Department of Mysteries. And they're looking at the veil between both worlds, the living and the dead.
Okay.
Harry and Luna can hear the voices from the other side.
Yeah.
And then when Bellatrix kills Sirius.
Uh,
That, for me, was, oh my god, I screamed and cried watching that. Even reading the book. That's the hardest moment for me outside of Dumbledore's passing. That was the second time I cried and lost it.
one of
But
my
definitely Sirius.
yeah.
I couldn't take that.
One of my favorite characters is Sirius Black. I actually have his wand. I mean, you see me here with Newt Scamander, of course, because I'm a Hufflepuff, but I do have Sirius Black's wand. And to see him die, oh man, that just killed me. It was,
Like Harry finally had someone else he could turn to,
yeah,
and now he had to lose him as well.
that was rough.
Mm-hmm.
But within that losing, you saw him grow.
Oh yes, definitely.
Yeah, I think he needed that.
And Lupin stepped up and became that surrogate father figure in his life.
Yeah,
He was friends
before he
with.
died.
They were school friends with his father James and with Sirius and with Peter Pettigrew.
Yeah.
Traitor. Sorry, I don't like Wormtail. Ugh.
Well, I'm originally from New York, so I don't like rats.
You're almost anti-scabbers.
Yeah, anti-scabbers.
In a good
Yes,
way.
yes.
In a good way. But yeah. Well, in that case, who's your favorite character or characters from Order of the Phoenix?
Order of the Phoenix. I'd have to say
aside from series, of course.
Lupin, definitely. I have to say Sirius Black, yeah. Yeah, that's about it.
And who's your least favorite character?
Bellatrix.
Don't forget the other one.
Oh God, no! Oh God, everybody hates her.
Dolores Jane Umbridge.
Oy, please, God. I can't
You
stand
love
her.
to hate her.
Love to hate her. I wish I could hang her. How's
I
that?
know.
I
Pink
can't.
everywhere.
I'm sorry. I can't. No. Ugh. I can't. That woman.
Okay.
It's one thing to deal with the enemies. Okay, you have Draco Malfoy. You have his dad.
Oh,
You have
Lord knows.
his mother. Lord No-Nos. Harry Potter. Harry Potter is dead. You can have all that. Dolores Umbridge? That woman puts me uneasy. I'm sorry. I can't stand that woman.
Well,
But you have to admit, she did play a phenomenal
yeah,
role.
definitely. They all
That's
did.
why you hate her so much.
Oh, yes. You actually want to love Bellatrix if you're seeing her.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. You definitely do.
I'd rather
Yeah.
rather love Bellatrix than her.
Well, considering that movie is when we also meet Luna Lovegood, so of course she's my favorite. One of my favorites.
Luna's a
And she's a
sweetheart.
fellow Ravenclaw.
I love
Definitely.
her.
She's quirky in her own way, and I mean, she gets made fun of for just being who she is. But Luna also represented all the kids, like me growing up, where we didn't really have friends. We pretty much, it was safer to keep to yourself, and you knew it. Like, for the kids who were a little bit slower, Luna represented that for everybody. And it made it easier.
And not only that, she was adorable.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I loved her. She was.
Her quirkiness worked out for her and better.
Yeah. I mean,
Well, like, she remembered about the item of Ravenclaw.
yeah,
They were
she.
looking,
Yes.
they were trying to think of
That's
something,
right.
and she knew where to look for it.
Yes, that's
because
right.
She
She
could do
knew.
things. But
She was
definitely I picked
intelligent.
her.
Yeah.
Of course I picked Bellatrix. Nobody can play evil better than Helena Bottom Carter.
No, definitely, but
She made
I
that
can't-
perfect. I killed Sirius Black. I killed Sirius Black. I had to do it. I'm sorry, I had to. It's Bellatrix. She's just weird on a whole nother level.
Dobby's gonna kill her now.
No, he doesn't. He only protects people. He's not evil.
I know.
Just because he worked for the Malfoys, unfortunately.
Dobby's going to help Harry Potter
I
and
know.
his friends.
But definitely her, and I think another one would have to be Ginny Weasley. This is when you see Ginny start to step
Oh,
up and
yeah,
actually take an
that's
active
right.
part in Dumbledore's army.
Well, that was after the diary thing.
That was in Chamber of Secrets, yes.
Yeah, I was at the diary. Yeah.
But you really see more of her taking more part in things like Dumbledore's army.
Yeah.
She picks up on the Patronus charm very quickly. She picks up on Reducto. So she's able to basically buy them some time to get through and escape.
And she was a part of that
Oh,
when
yes.
they went for
Definitely. Prophecy.
the prophecy.
Mm-hmm.
You see, they all fought. They had their moment,
Right.
and they reacted the way they needed to.
Mm-hmm.
That was pretty cool.
Definitely. But, okay, you ready for movie 6? Half-Blood Prince.
Oh. Wow.
Favorite 3 characters from Half-Blood Prince.
Favorite 3 characters. I don't think I have 3, but definitely Snape. I've always loved Snape. I remember seeing his work from Die Hard. That's why, and I followed his career. And to see him in this light was a different experience, and He definitely delivered. I mean, it was awesome. But definitely Snape. Um, hmm. Snape. Let's see. Dumbledore.
Mm-hmm.
Dumbledore was pretty good.
Yeah.
McGonagall was good too.
Okay, I'll give you that one.
Got it. I gotta give it to that.
Well, definitely, I have to say Snape because this is the first film I actually saw in the movie theaters with my
wow.
mom. Mom and I actually went to go see this in the theaters.
Really?
But when we saw it in the theater, it actually the film cut off after Snape said, "I am the Half-Blood Prince."
Oh yeah,
The
you did tell me
entire
that.
theater screamed something, which I won't repeat on camera, of course. This is a family-friendly channel, so I won't scream it, but you can pretty much guess it. 3 letters, WTF, you know. Well, we didn't know until we actually bought the DVD that there was more to the movie after that. So we had no clue. Whatever reason the movie theater cut off that point, who knows why. But definitely Snape, that was a turnaround point. I'm thinking, he really is a villain. He really is a villain. And I was convinced he was. Until I saw Deathly Hallows. We'll talk about that in a minute.
Yeah, my thing with Snape was that he didn't kill Harry Potter. He just told him, "I'm the Half-Blood Prince," and just walked away.
Right.
He didn't. He hurt him to stop him because Harry was after him. Fight back! Fight back!
Right.
So he just, threw a charm on him and stopped him from trying to hurt him. And he said, "Yo, I'm the Half-Blood Prince," and just walked away. He was,
Well, what stopped me with that movie especially, when Harry's chasing after Snape and he's throwing the different spells at him and he says Victor Semper. Now, it's a spell he already used on Draco, and we saw that in the movie.
That's true.
He and Draco used that on each other back in Chamber of Secrets when they were doing the dueling in the Great Hall scene. Nothing happened to them. But yet, years later, it happens and Draco's all opened up and he has these wounds. Yeah, they were on either end of the dueling walkway platform.
Oh, yeah, part one?
No, movie 2.
Movie 2.
When Lockhart was teaching them how to duel, him and Snape, and they threw Victor Semper at each other and nothing happened. I thought that was odd that when they were in year 2 and they used that spell, Harry didn't really know that that spell was until year 6 when he found it in Advanced Potion Making, which turned out to be Snape's old textbook. Who knew?
Okay.
But definitely my favorite 3 characters from this one, I'd have to say Dumbledore.
Yeah.
Because of what he put himself through with having Voldemort's mother's ring on his hand with the curse and spreading. What that man took on himself. I mean, he absorbed that curse, knowing what was going to happen. He knew he was going to die, but he knew he still had to prepare Harry for the ultimate end.
Yeah.
That took a huge to-do. Definitely McGonagall. Stepping up and becoming... She went from being deputy headmistress to acting headmistress.
McGonagall's always she's the best.
But definitely... I'd have to pick Horace Slughorn, the new potions teacher. He added a little bit of humor to it when it was needed, like to break up the moments a little bit here and there.
Oh, okay.
When Harry and Dumbledore first come to see him again to come back to Hogwarts.
That's true.
And also when Harry had to go down and get the memory from him, the original memory.
He had to interrogate him,
from him, using the Felix Felicis. But the way Harry did it when Slughorn
with the luck potion, yeah.
But the way Harry did it, got him to say it, was when Slughorn told him the story about the bowl with the fish in it.
Yeah.
And that Harry's mother had given it to him. And then Harry convinced him by telling him, look, be brave like my mother was, otherwise she died in vain, she died for nothing.
Yeah.
That, I think, touched Slughorn, and it showed, okay, even though, yes, the man was in Slytherin, he, of course, the qualities were being ambitious, but he realized he made a mistake giving Voldemort or Tom Riddle back then
He
that
didn't know.
information.
He didn't know. He
No
didn't
one
know.
knew how he was going to turn out. Nobody, not even Dumbledore knew. But the fact that he had a chance to right his wrong, and he did, that made him go from kind of a semi-villain in a way.
I don't
to
think he
a
was a
good guy.
villain in any way. I don't
Well,
think
it
he
all
was.
depends on how you're looking at Slughorn.
I
all
don't look at
depends.
Slughorn as a villain. I don't.
But
He was a very passionate teacher. He
Mm-hmm.
wanted to teach his students, and Tom came over and manipulated him. That was it.
oh yeah, definitely.
That's the way I see it. You know.